Hi yogis and welcome to another Vinyasa flow. Today we are working on Fallen Angel. It's a beautiful arm balance that begins its life as side crow. Please grab hold of 2 blocks if you have them. Place them just off the top of your mat on the highest setting, shoulder distance apart. Enjoy the practice and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, yogis, so begin by putting your blocks at the top of your mat on the highest setting. You want them around shoulder distance apart. We're going to use these blocks to really set the depth of our Chaturanga Dandasana so that we are bringing the shoulders no lower than elbow high. What we're looking for is a 90-degree bend in the elbows for Chaturanga so that we can really start to get the right alignment for our arm balances and for today, side crow shape. So go ahead, set those up, and then let's come into child's pose to begin the practice. Stretch your arms out in front of you, lower the third eye down towards the ground, nestle into the earth. Take a deep inhale into the back side of your body, tailbone to crown of head. Then open your mouth, exhale, and just soften the armpits towards the earth, creating a bit more space. Begin to establish your breath pattern, Samavriti Pranayam, equal inhale, equal exhale. When you're ready, walk your hands over towards the right hand side off your yoga mat and take a lateral stretch. Maybe walk the left hand over the right one, spin the left armpit down towards the earth, breathe into the side body. See if you can feel a nice stretch in the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. Imagine breathing deeply into the lat, into the serratus, into the whole armpit area. And then walk your hands back through the center, extend the fingers long to the top of the mat, child's pose. Maybe press the bottom back a little bit more. Inhale again. And exhale full. Lower through the armpits. Walk your hands off towards the left side, off the yoga mat. And take that stretch into the right side body now. Maybe right hand plants on top of left, spinning the right armpit down towards the earth. Really listening to sensation, finding a variation where you can feel through the right side of the body. A beautiful stretch, progressive opening. And then walk the hands back through the center once more. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And crawl yourself up into tabletop pose. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, open the heart space. We'll start with traditional cat and cow even. And then as you exhale, push through the heel of the hands, round the spine and hug the navel all the way up away from the ground. And again, inhale, opening up the chest. Lifting the sits bones, rolling the eyes to the sky. Exhale, round and curl, tuck the chin deeply in towards the chest. Inhale, open the heart space. Exhale, round through the spine. Then continue on for a couple more rounds of breath. Maybe add in some free play here, circling through the neck. And as we may be working towards an arm balance, feel free to flip the fingers to face towards the knees and stretch out through the forearms if you want. Taking the weight into the palms, feeling out the body. When you're ready, come back towards neutral spine. And then stretch the right leg out behind you, keeping the leg in line with the hip. I'd like you to push the earth away and protract the shoulders so you're really supported. And then bring that right knee out towards the side. You're going to try and tap the top of the shoulder so it's super high and wide. You can pull the weight over towards the left hand if you want. Beautiful. So lifting up through the outer hip. From that space, you're going to tap and cross the leg behind you, extend it, and press the knee away from the ground. Big side body stretch as you look over the shoulder towards that heel. Awesome. We'll do that again. Level one, we're going to bring the knee towards the armpit. If you want more, you can extend the leg. Extend the leg. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring it behind you. If the leg is extended and you have the space, you can keep it straight the whole way. Tap. Look over the shoulder towards that heel. With your own breath, inhale out to the side. Your variation. Exhale behind, tap, cross, look over the shoulder. Good. Continue to move through that little mini flow. Eyes are following the journey of that right leg as it moves in space. Good. One more, then inhale out towards the right side. And as you exhale, cross behind you, pause there. Take an inhale where you are, engage the hands. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Look further towards the heel, that extended leg behind you. And again, breathe into the side body. For 2. Last one. Awesome. From here, just take the back knee to cross and slot it behind the one in front of you, and then wing the feet out and sit back. You're in a diagonal shape. And don't worry if you're facing slightly off the side of your mat. From here, take hold of the feet, lift the heart space. See if you can slot the knees on top of each other. Nice. Open up through the chest, maybe take a little high release. Look up. Beautiful. And then take the hands towards the left side, towards the back of your space, and take 5 little mini press-ups. Chaturanga Dandasana arms. I'll just turn to the side so you can see the alignment. Pressing down and lifting up, pushing the earth away. Beautiful. 2 more. Awesome. And then from here, bring the hands back where they were, like you were coming to downward facing dog. Come back onto your knees. And then bring the right knee all the way out in front of you. Step forwards and you'll be in an Anjaneyasana low lunge. Beautiful. From that low lunge shape, bend and straighten into the right knee. Beautiful. From this space, just see if you can hug the rib cage in so you're not flaring out. The biceps are up, framing the ears. Beautiful. Pause and find your stillness. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone slightly. And then bring the hands into the chest, elbow to elbow alignment, so elbows stay high. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, twist to the right side, but keep the chest upright. It's a small movement. Inhale again. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs, twist towards the right side. We're winding up. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Hold there, eyes towards the back of your space. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, arms high to rise back up into Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, plant the hands on the ground and step yourself back into high plank pose. Awesome. As you're in high plank, just look at the blocks in front of you and make sure that they are behind the hands so they're shoulder distance apart, no wider. And then just start to shift forwards and back into your plank. Begin to ignite the deep core muscles. Think about a string from the tailbone to the crown of the head and try and keep that nice and taut. Yes, you're really, really engaging, finding the strength between all those vertebrae. Awesome. Shift forwards when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, make your way down onto your mat with the elbows moving back behind you. Super slow. Fingertips outside the mat, elbows lift. Push the pubic bone down, push the tops of the feet down, and inhale, rise up into your cobra pose. Awesome. Make sure pubic bone is down here. See if you can move the elbows back and lift the heart space forwards and up. Exhale, lower down. And again, inhale, hang the head as you rise up so the spine undulates. Exhale, forwards, forwards and down. Land the third eye. Inhale, rising up again. Fill the breath. Exhale, add in a little twist. So just drop one shoulder towards the ground. Look towards the back. And then move from side to side in your own rhythm. You're gently peeling the chest off the ground, adding in that rotation from the thoracic spine to the mid-back. Beautiful. Take one more round on each side in your own rhythm. On your next inhale, lift the heart space forwards and up. Exhale, lower all the way down towards the earth. Beautiful. Move the hands back next to the rib cage, directly under the wrists, so 90-degree bend at the elbows is our Chaturanga Dandasana practice. Push the knees down, lift just the navel like you could slide some paper underneath you. Take a deep inhale, get the elbows and shoulders on the back, squeeze. And exhale, push up strongly into tabletop pose, protract at the top. Beautiful. Now tuck the toes and the bottom back towards the heels and extend the legs towards down dog. Beautiful. As you arrive, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Maybe shake the head a little bit, free up the neck. 5 breaths to play in your downward facing dog. And as we work in on a twisted arm balance today, maybe you'd like to invite some twists through dog. You can do that by bending each knee and just crossing the body a little bit with the bent knee, shifting the hips from side to side. You can lift a leg, open the hip, or maybe lift both heels off the ground, drop the heels to one side and take a nice twisty dog. Awesome. Couple more breaths to play, to extend. Beautiful. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog, re-lengthening through the spine. Tuck the chin, roll yourself forwards into your high plank pose, protract the shoulders. Now as you exhale, keep the protraction to start to lower the knees, the shoulders away forwards over the fingers, bear stance, hold. Can you hug the navel in? Option to stay here or gently wing the knees from side to side to ignite into the core. Beautiful. Little shift of the shoulders from right to left. This is too much. You can drop your knees, take cat and cow, and we'll meet you there in a minute anyway. Beautiful. Wing yourself back to center. Take an inhale, push the knees about an inch further up. Feel the back ignite, and then exhale, lower the knees gently to the ground, release the feet. Inhale, open the heart space. Exhale, round up and find your cat pose. Beautiful. From here, neutralize the spine. We'll take that warm up on the second side. So as you're ready, slide the left leg back behind you for tiger pose. Again, hug the navel in. Try not to back bend here. It's so tempting to do that. Push the earth away. And then bring the left knee to the outer armpit as high and wide as you can. You can lean slightly to the side. All good. Cross the body, tap the toe, extend the leg, look over the shoulder. If you squeeze the inner thighs, you'll get a little bit more rotation. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the leg out to the side. You can extend if you want the level 2 option. A little bit more work in the outer hip. And as you exhale behind you, if you have the space, keep the leg nice and straight. Look over the shoulder. Continue working with your own rhythm. Beautiful. Crossing over. Work in the flanks, the sides of the body. Then next time the leg is extended behind you, pause there, push the earth away, squeeze the thighs, inhale. Exhale, crane the head to look towards the back of the space. Breathe into your left body for 3. Strong in that back leg for 2. Last 1. Bend the back knee and just slop the knees together, wing the feet out and sit down between the feet for a nice outer hip stretch. Good, if you can land the sits bones, awesome. Walk that underneath leg out a little bit for more sensation. Take hold of the tops of the feet and open up through the heart space. Beautiful, breathe through the length of the spine. Great work. Windmill the arms all the way over towards the back. Plant the hands like chaturanga arms. Again, I'll just turn so you can see the alignment here. And then think chaturanga as you lower down, so no lower than elbow high. See if you can find that 90-degree angle. A little bit easier with the bum on the ground, right? Yeah, try not to drop the head too far. Really beautiful. 3 more. Exhale to push upon the effort. 2 more. And last time, chest parallel to the earth if you can. Press up. Beautiful. Bring the arms back the way they came. Plant them on the ground like you're coming to down dog. You've got to use the core to lift and ground the knee towards the earth. And then left knee wings all the way up towards the armpit. Step it between the hands. And then rise up into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Yeah, you've got it. Exhale, soften in. And then take a little bend and straighten with that left leg. Yeah, you've got it. Nice. As you're ready, bring the palms together in front of the heart space. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs and rotate towards the side. Good, inhale again. Exhale, dial up that twist. Be careful not to drop into one hip here. Start to look towards the back, inhale deep. Exhale, go a little bit further. And when you've found your maximum, just stay there for a moment and work that twist. So good. Inhale and wind to rise back up, Anjaneyasana, lift the eyes to the sky. And as you exhale, plant the hands to the earth and step back into high plank pose. Awesome. In your high plank pose, just make sure the hands are directly behind those blocks. You might need to walk forwards a little bit. And then from here, shift forwards onto the big toes so the shoulders come over the fingertips. Can you drop your shoulders just where those blocks are and hold 90-degree bend at the elbows? Beautiful. Flip the feet, find your up dog. Yeah, so using those blocks as markers for our chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. We'll do that one more time. If you need to adjust to walk the hands a little further towards the blocks, do so. And we'll try that again. So tuck the chin around forwards into your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the shoulders just onto those blocks. Flip the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Try not to knock your blocks over. Yeah, beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. As you get here, inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale, and let that go. Good. Ujjayi, breath in. Reconnect to your yogic breathing. Ujjayi, breath out. As you inhale, lift high up onto your toes. So we really lift the heels away from the earth like a sharp upside down V shape. Pressing strongly into the hands, start to walk forward towards the top of your mat. So think like handstand arms. Yeah, big shoulder engagement here. Push, push, push the earth away. Eventually landing the feet behind the wrists, bend the knees and roll out through the wrists here. Uttanasana. Good. Maybe take a shift from side to side. Catch hold of opposite elbows if you like. Your variation, your way. And sway yourself back to stillness. Release the arms, soften the knees more. And roll yourself up all the way to standing with those arms just swinging out of the sockets. Relax your wrists. As the shoulders stack on top of the spine, just roll them back and down to open up through the heart space. Find parallel with the feet and unite the palms in front of the heart space. Samastitihi. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale. Ujjayi, breath out. Find the core, that little upward lift through the body. Beautiful. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana, rib cages in, eyes up. Exhale, fold forwards over the legs. Hands just behind those yoga blocks. Inhale, halfway rise. You can use the blocks to put the hands on if you want a little bit more extension. This feels really nice. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands again. And step yourself back to high plank pose. Good. From your high plank, inhale, shift the shoulders forwards over the fingers. Exhale, try that chaturanga again with the blocks. If this isn't working for you, feel free to lose them. Inhale, float the upward facing dog, super supported through the arms. Beautiful. Exhale, downward dog, lift the hips high to the sky. Inhale deep. Exhale, full. Inhale, soften knees, look forwards. Exhale, big step to the top of your mat. Feet hips distance apart. Inhale, half rise. Again, use those blocks if you liked that the first time. And exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Unite the palms over the head. Bring the rib cage down towards the hips. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. And again, inhale, lift the arms. Let's get warm. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Soften the knees as much as you need to come down. Inhale, half rise. Feel free to use the blocks. Exhale, plant the hands to the ground. Step back into high plank pose. Protract the shoulders as you go so you're supported away from the earth. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, chaturanga with or without blocks. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine the heart through the gate of the arms. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale deep. Exhale, full. Inhale, soften the knees. Look between the thumbs. As you exhale, big step forwards with control. Halfway rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Unite the palms, maybe eyes roll up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. One more round in your own time. Inhale, lift the arms. Continue on. Take your time in Chaturanga Dandasana when you get there and see if you can really hold that low plank shape. Chaturanga is a posture in its own right, not a transition technically, and we often really rush through it. So can you pause in that 90-degree alignment with the elbows? Then lift the heart space and melt back into downward dog. So beautiful. Good. We'll meet up all together with a deep inhale and a long exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, soften the knees, look forwards. Exhale, big step or float if you want to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway rise. And as you exhale, fold. Good. Move the blocks off the mat, just to the side so they're not directly in front of you. And then rise to standing. Inhale, lift the arms up and over the head. Good. Exhale, hands to heart space. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. And then lift the arms once more. Take a little back bend if you want. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Halfway rise, lift the chest. And then tuck round and curl. So come all the way down towards the ground like a little ball. And try and get nice and high on your tippy toes. Good. Can you bring the elbows onto the knees and balance here? Good. Maybe hooking the thumbs just underneath the chin and then pressing the chin down a little into the thumbs. Good. You're welcome to stay here. Try and lift the bum a little bit off the heels. Otherwise, if crow pose, Bakasana is in your practice, you can separate the knees, bring the hands to the earth, and try your crow pose. Same thing, so for this variation, try a 90-degree bend at the elbows rather than crane with the arms extended. As you lean forwards, watch how the elbows stack over the wrists, and then try from that space. Float the feet maybe. We're here for 5, 4, protract, push the earth away, 3, 2, lift the toes away from the ground, 1, step or jump back, chaturanga, elbow high if you can. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog will meet. Beautiful. Again, as you get here, inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale, release the breath, plug in. And then Ujjayi, breath in. Ujjayi, breath out. Good. As you inhale, float the right leg towards the sky, 3-legged dog with the hips square for today. So we lift up through the inner thigh and we dial the big toe down towards the earth as we press the chest through towards the left leg. Beautiful. Stay for the inhale, lift the heel a little bit more, squeeze the right glute. Exhale, stay, long in the spine. Beautiful. As you're ready, bring the nose towards the knee towards the nose, even tiger curl, puff up the back heart space. Pause here for the exhale and suck the heel up towards the glutes. There's lots of space underneath the shin. Good, and then tent the right fingers, you've got some space, and as slowly as you can, flex the right foot and step the foot between the hands without momentum. Beautiful. Find runner's lunge through the legs and then lift up into your high crescent. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the right knee, gently tuck the tailbone. If you need to bend the back knee to do that, do so, but try not to collapse the weight down towards the earth. There's still energy going out of the left heel. Again, the rib cage is closing down towards the ribs, so we're not flaring here. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart space, just like before, elbow to elbow alignment. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the inner thighs, rotate to the right side and hold. Beautiful. Inhale again. Exhale, rotate the twist, look towards the back. Good. Inhale again. Exhale, rotate one more time. Hold. Stay here for a breath in. Beautiful. And a breath out. Inhale, rise back up to high crescent lunge. We re-establish that length through the spine. And exhale, open the left heel, warrior 2. You might want to heel toe your right foot in a little bit, so the heel intersects the back foot. And then from this space, take a little bend and straighten of the right knee and find your own alignment in warrior 2. A space where the hips feel open to the left side of your mat. Good. If you want to drop the arms, roll out the wrists and re-extend, do so. And then commit to your warrior 2 shape. Nice deep bend in the right knee. Good. Energy through the outer left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, go a little bit deeper if you can. Awesome. Inhale, star pose, all 10 toes towards the long edge of your mat. Reach up. And as you exhale, open the left toes, come to Skandasana with the left knee bent. Bring your fingers to the ground and then roll the right toes to the sky so you're externally rotating the hips. Press the left knee away from you. Look over the right shoulder. Beautiful. From here, low crawl towards the right-hand side. Bring the right hand onto a block, maybe pinky toe edge, and rise up into floating half moon. If you're going well, maybe the right hand is hovering off the ground. You want to really lift through the outer left hip, flex the toes towards the shin, stay. Breathe. Beautiful. If the right hand is on the block, float it off the block now. And then dial your chest to face towards the earth, arms out to the side, aeroplane warrior 3, take an inhale. Exhale, left hand down onto the block or ground, right arm up, revolve moon. Good. Stay for 3, 2, keep breathing. Lift up through the inner thigh for 1. Good. Now slot the left knee behind the right ankle, kind of like we did in the warm-up, and sit down between the feet. Difference here is that the right knee is hugging in. Half Lord of the Fishes. Left arm wraps around the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate the twist towards the back. Beautiful. Stay for 3. Breathe for 2. And last one. Beautiful. Gaze towards the front. Plant the hands like you're coming to downward facing dog, and then rise up into supported warrior 3. Your right foot should be pretty much near the center of your mat now. You're welcome to bring the hands onto the blocks if you want to. We're trying to make a nice long line through the body. Beautiful. Lots of strength through the right leg. We're going to rise up into warrior 3, bringing the arms behind us like we're soaring up from the earth. Take an inhale. Exhale, step way back with the left leg. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands to the ground. Find your vinyasa, high to low plank. Now, if you want to, come a little bit lower in your chaturanga this time, so a slight internal rotation of the shoulders like traditional ashtanga. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, find downward facing dog. Good. As you get there, settle in for 5 breaths. We'll be using that internal shoulder rotation a little bit later if we're coming into the full variation of fallen angel. So sometimes it's good to practice with the shoulders further down than elbow high. I'll explain that as we go to peak posture at the end of the practice. Let's meet up with a deep inhale. Long exhale, lengthen through the spine. As you inhale, left leg carries gently towards the sky from the inner thigh. Pause here and hold. Find your alignment. Equal pressure through both hands. Angle the chest towards the inseam of your right leg. Lift the left leg via the inner thigh and then heel dials up a little bit. And as you exhale, left knee to nose, tiger curl, puff up the back heart space. Come way forwards, way forwards. Good. Pause here to hug the left heel towards the glute. Tent onto your left fingers and as slowly as you can, step the left foot between the hands. Rise up into high crescent. Good. Exhale, hold. Beautiful. Again, tailbone slightly tucks, back knee can bend a little. Bring the rib cage towards the hips, the spine is lengthened. Lift up through the index fingers, the tips of the ears, the crown of the head, and then draw the hands to heart space, elbow to elbow alignment. Deep inhale, thumbs to breastbone. Exhale, little rotation to the left. Now take your time, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale again. Exhale, dial to the left. Inhale again. Exhale, dial to the left. Try not to let the right hip drop. Stay for one more round. It might be a very small incremental movement. Inhale, rise back up to high crescent, neutralize the spine. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Heel toe that left foot slightly in if you need. Good. Take an inhale, find your alignment. Exhale, warrior 2 with a little bend and straighten of the left leg if you want. Good. To open that right hip up, squeeze the right glute and wrap the hip open rather than just pressing into the outer edge of the foot. So use the entire outer right leg and the glute. Yeah, you've got it. Maybe drop the arms, release the wrists. Good. Warrior 2. As you inhale, find star pose, all 10 toes face towards the long edge of your mat. Exhale, right foot turns out, Skandasana. And as you get there, open the left leg and send the toes towards the sky. You want to press the right knee away from you. Awesome. Looking over the left shoulder and then crawling into your half moon. If you're using a block, bring it to the outer edge of your left foot. Yeah, way better for balance and stability rather than having it directly in front of the left foot. Squeeze through the outer right hip, toe towards the shin. Beautiful. Heart space to the side. If you're going well, you can look up. Awesome. Good. Float the left hand if it's lifted, if it's on the ground, sorry, and then rotate the chest towards the ground, aeroplane arm, warrior 3, inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up, maybe on a block. Stay for 3, squeeze the inner thighs in all of these twists for 2. 1. And then right knee just slots behind the ankle, sit down, gracefully half Lord of the Fishes, hug the left knee and wrap the right arm around and find your twist. Deep inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, rotate to the left, bring the eyes towards the back of your space. 2 more rounds of breath to work that spinal twist. Beautiful. Inhale, eyes to the front. Exhale, plant the hands onto the ground or straight onto blocks if you want. Supported warrior 3. Right leg back behind you. Good. Lots of strength through the left leg. We're going to inhale and rise up into warrior 3. The arms come back behind you. Nice. The chest levers away from the earth. And then long step back. Inhale, rise up to high crescent lunge. And as you exhale, plant the hands. Come back to high plank. Then maybe try that chaturanga with the shoulders just further down than the elbows this time. Little internal rotation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Notice the difference in engagement. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release that work. And then seal the lips. Ujjayi, breath in. Long Ujjayi, breath out. Good. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl, shift so far forwards. Good. Inhale, right leg out the back, 3-legged dog. Exhale to the right tricep. Get it as high as you can. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, cross-body twist. Can you get the right knee to the outer left armpit? Make it touch and hold, hold, hold. Inhale, right leg to the sky, beautiful. Exhale with control. Step the right foot between the hands, so tent the right fingers with as much control as you did before. Good, and then rise up to high crescent, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart space. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist to the right side with 1 big revolution. Squeeze the inner thighs, try not to drop the left hip. Beautiful, stay here or hook the elbow on the outside of the knee if you want more. Good. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale, rotate that twist. Good, inhale, arms to the sky, high crescent, ignite the legs. Exhale, warrior 2. Heel toe the right foot. Good, inhale, star pose, 10 toes face the side. Exhale, open the left leg, Skandasana, take it down. Beautiful. Open the right toes, look towards the top of your space. And then as you exhale, launch yourself up into floating half moon. Inhale, rise to hold. Exhale, stay. Beautiful. Inhale, chest faces the earth. Warrior 3, aeroplane arms. Exhale, left hand down, right arm lifts. Inhale, stay, dial up the twist. Exhale, left knee crosses behind the right ankle, sit down. Left arm wraps around for half Lord of the Fishes. Exhale, pause here. Beautiful. Now level 1, stay in your twist. Level 2, bound side crow. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the alignment. Your right leg becomes a shelf. So 2 points of contact, the outer right knee and the outer right hip. You're going to bring the elbows into that space. So chaturanga arms, I like to sit up so I can slot my elbow into my glute as I lift. Here. And then 90-degree bend at the elbow. So if you can take a bound side crow shape. Stay for 3. Maybe extend the legs, Vinyasa A, 2, 1. Come back the way you came to release, half Lord of the Fishes. Beautiful. Nice, yogis. From here, plant the hands onto the ground just like before. Come back into supported warrior 3. Take an inhale. Little change as you exhale, chamber the left knee into the chest. Take a little pistol squat, so extend the left leg in front of you. Maybe you can stay here and bring the hands to heart space for a moment, and then gently sit down. Good. Separate the right foot a little bit out, lift the right arm to the sky. Vinyasa A, bind behind the right leg. Take an inhale, and exhale, bring the nose down towards the knee. 3 long breaths. If you're not binding, you're taking hold of the left foot or reaching for the left foot. 2 and 1. Inhale, lift the chest. Plant the hands just forwards of that right foot. Now do your best. Can you come back the way you came? So via your pistol into supported warrior 3. Maybe the hands are on blocks. Do your best. Beautiful. As you inhale, grow up into warrior 3, arms behind you, soaring off that cliff. Exhale, step back. And inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale your vinyasa, add in a 1-limb or 3-limb chaturanga even if you want. Play with the arm variation that suits you. And we'll meet in down dog. Beautiful. As you get here, Ujjayi, breath in, we'll go straight to second side. Ujjayi, breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Puff up the back heart space, lean forwards. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-legged. With control as you exhale to the left tricep. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right tricep. Can you make it touch? We're really using these strong spinal twists today. Good. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale with control. Take the left fingers. Slowly step the foot between the hands. Gentle landing of the left foot. Inhale, rise up for high crescent lunge. Fill the breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep inhale, thumbs to breastbone. Squeeze the glute, neutralize the rib cage. Exhale, left, twist. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, stay or hook the elbow to the outside of the knee. Firm up the back leg. Wherever you are, 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. You've got time to heel toe that left foot in. Good. Inhale, star pose, turn the toes. Exhale, Skandasana, right knee bends. Take the bum all the way down. Turn the left toes out, look towards the top of your mat. Low crawl finds you up in your floating half moon. Beautiful. Keep using the left leg to leave it away from the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, warrior 3 with the chest pointing towards the earth, arms out. Inhale, right hand down, left arm up. Stay. And then slot the right knee behind the left ankle and sit. Good. Bind up the right arm over the left leg. Pause here. Before you go anywhere, find your breath. Beautiful. Opportunity to try that bound arm balance. Again, I'll turn. Difficult to teach on the camera. The top leg is an anchor, so 2 points of contact. Shoulder distance apart with those arms. Lift the back butt up and then go for it. Bounce side crow or extend the legs if you want. Yeah, wherever you are, think 90-degree bend at the elbows. It's a variation of side crow. Beautiful. Yeah, you got it. Nice. We'll meet back in half Lord of the Fishes. Inhale, look towards the front of your mat. Exhale, plant the hands to the ground. Lift the right leg up, supported warrior 3. Inhale. As you exhale, chamber the right knee towards the chest, pistol squat or your variation. Nice. Maybe you float the hands for a second. You're going to sit down and meet. Beautiful. Walk the left foot slightly out, left arm lifts, inhale. Exhale, wrap around the left leg. Maybe if that's in your practice, lift the chest. Think about contracting the stomach, so we round the spine here. From Vinyasa A, eventually third eye comes towards the knee. So rather than being long here, think about rounding a little. Energy through the right leg. Beautiful. 3, 2. Last one. Awesome. Rise up slowly. Unbind. Bring the hands down, see if you can come back the way you came. Supported warrior 3. Exhale to find that strength through the left leg. Then inhale, push up off that platform. Warrior 3, arms behind. Exhale, step really far back. And inhale, rise up to high crescent. Exhale, plant the hands. You know where you're going. High to low plank. Maybe with the left leg extended if you want. That little internal shoulder rotation. Like you're coming towards a chin stand. That feeling. And then exhale, down dog. Beautiful. As you get here, take a deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale, release the breath. And then lower your knees to the ground. Take child's pose, yogis. Well done. Awesome. Maybe bring the arms by the sides of the body now to rest the wrists, palms facing up. You can gently open and close the fingers. Get the shoulders round forwards. Come back to your breath rhythm. And then when you're ready, gently roll up through the spine. Nice. And I'll demonstrate our peak posture for you. It's what we're working up towards through this practice. So although most arm balances have a 90-degree bend at the elbows, the difference between side crow and fallen angel is that we have to add in or put in internal shoulder rotation. So from the 90-degree angle at the elbow, you'll notice I've got to drop my shoulders to the ground before I lift the legs up. So I'll demo as I'm talking. It might be a little bit easier for you guys to understand what's happening with the body. So we're going to come in all together via a chair pose and a twist, as we would for side crow. I'm going to plant the hands on the ground. Notice the 90-degree angle at the elbow for the side crow here. Now for fallen angel, we've got to gently lower the shoulders to the ground. There's an internal rotation. The top leg comes up. This is fallen angel, or here, if I can find my alignment in the camera. Good. Coming back and releasing. All right. Working towards that shape. So when you're ready, bring yourself to downward facing dog, and we'll go through that in stages. Know that there are so many different levels to all of these more complex asanas. You just stop at the one that feels right for your body. No pressure to try and do everything. Walk yourself to the center of your mat and take Uttanasana, forward fold. Nice. Again, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little bit better how the body is. Good. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, zip the feet all the way together, bend the knees deep, and rise up into Utkatasana, chair pose. All right. Notice how the knees are in one line, so make sure the knees are both in the same plane and we're not twisting through the hips. And then bring the hands to heart space, elbow to elbow alignment, just like we have in the whole class. Good. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's twist towards the left side to change it up a little bit. Nice. As you bring the elbow to the outside of the knee, just make sure that one knee hasn't popped forwards. So again, squeeze the inner thighs. It's a really, really good tip to make sure the twist is coming from the thoracic spine and not from the hips. Awesome. You are welcome to stay here. This is your level 1, and you can stay and work that twist. Level 2 is sink the hips a little lower, face the fingers towards the side and bend the knees. So the knees are facing forwards now, and the torso is facing towards the side. Plant the hands like chaturanga arms and hug the elbows back. Find those 2 points of contact on the outside of the knee and outside of the hip like we did in the bound crow earlier on. And then try your side crow. This is your level 2, you can stay. From side crow, we've got to drop the back shoulder and the temple to the ground. Yeah, from this space, you're going to engage the core and try and press the leg to the sky. The back shoulder is very internally rotated. Yeah. Good. Have a little play with that. Awesome. If you're feeling really fancy, try and come back via your side crow. Yeah. You've got it. And then we'll meet back in that twisted chair pose. You've got it. Good. If you're going slower than me or you're still practicing, take your time, self-direct this. When you're ready, we'll rise up. Nice. Little extension. And exhale, fold forwards over the legs. Uttanasana, keep the legs together. Beautiful. Half rise. And fold. And then bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Again, check the knees. And exhale, bring the hands to heart space, sit low. Elbows up in line with each other. Exhale, twist towards the right side. Beautiful. Keep checking the knees, make sure you're not rotating from the hips. Stay here for level 1 if you want more, hands to the ground. Nice. And then find that shelf, those 2 points of contact. The elbows are quite tight towards you. 90-degree angle at the elbows for side crow. The fallen angel, we've got to drop the shoulder as we lift up. Try and come back the way you came. Yeah. Really nice, guys. You want to have another go? Go for it. We're eventually going to meet back in our twisted chair. That's that entry and our exit point. Good. Again, don't let me rush you. But when you're ready, inhale, lift all the way up. Beautiful. And exhale, bring the hands to heart space. Awesome work. Separate the feet. We'll do a little bit of free movement. So hands to the hips and just roll out. Yeah, opposite direction. A little yoga dance time. Good. And then step to the top of your mat. Feet can stay hips distance apart. Now hands to heart. Last vinyasa. Inhale deep. Ujjayi, breath out. And inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, maybe a generous bend through the knees. This time for Uttanasana. Release the lower back. Good. Hang out here for a moment. Shift from side to side if you want. Maybe nod and shake the head. Good. Plant the hands, bring yourself back straight into down dog. Skip the chaturanga now. Good, and take a nice long breath to align the spine. Push strongly through the hands. Exhale here. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, step or little hop to seated. Come onto your sits bones. Bring the arms out long in front of you. Inhale, lift the heart space. And as you exhale, gently roll down through the spine, hugging the navel in. Good. As the shoulders gently land, lift the arms up and over the head. Full body stretch. Nice big yawn if it comes. Inhale deep. Exhale full. Beautiful. Catch hold of the opposite elbows as the arms are already over the head. And then just walk your legs over towards the right side. Maybe cross the left ankle over the right. And then shimmy the shoulders to the right side as well. So you take a nice lateral stretch down the left. And again, just like in the warm-up when we did this on the knees, see if you can breathe into all the little pockets around the bones of the ribs, into the left flank. Gently ground down through your left sits bone, so disengage the glutes if you can. Awesome. Shimmy yourself back to center. Good. Keep the elbows attached or hands on the elbows even, and then go the opposite side, so walk your legs to the left. Cross the right ankle over the left, maybe. Shimmy the shoulders. Ground down through the right butt cheek and breathe into the right side. Begin to slow down your breathing. Let go of Ujjayi pranayam now. And then shimmy yourself back into center. Take another long full body stretch and just get those wiggles out. And then draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Rock out through the lower back. And you can choose spinal twist, supine twist if you want, or I prefer, after doing spinal twist, to often happy baby. If you're joining me, flip the soles of the feet to the sky. I find that this really helps me to open out the QL muscles in the lower back. That's where I tend to feel twists. If the spinal twist calls for you instead or as well, go for it. Take your time. And the benefits of practicing at home is that you get to have as long a cool down as you want, right? Yeah. In your own time, release to Shavasana. Spend a couple of minutes here. Give yourself that gift of time. It's been a pleasure to guide you through this practice, and I'll see you on the next one.